sets it up nicely for tomorrow. I know that's not your priority, but that's 7 league wins in a row. So you put the life back into this stuff, right?
Actually, we had to. No other choice, huh? So, yeah, we'll come to that point pretty soon. Probably that when you win 7, or for us now 12, I think in all competitions in a row, then you cannot only win the ones where you are flying. And today we were obviously not flying. We had to dig really deep, and that's what the boys did. But yeah, it's necessary to get something out of this season, that we keep on going actually, and no time to rest, so just keep going.
People for a number of years spoke about Mane and Salah and Firmino as being this kind of axis, and then over the last couple of years you added Jota to it, and now you've got Diaz as well. You seem to have expanded your squad, and it's just made it better, really. Yeah,
that's true. Again, was necessary. Huh? We cannot rely on these boys, and we had on top of that, not to forget, Divock Origi, have him still, and Takumi Minamino, we had Shaqiri here, so all brilliant players who helped us obviously to win the things we won in the past, and but obviously you need to bring in quality and fresh energy, and that's what we tried, and what obviously looks like that it worked out. The boys have now, we have now really proper quality in depth, and but we cannot play all competitions and go far in the competitions if you don't have this depth. There's no chance. You can do it for a year when you're lucky with injuries, but I think we had years where Bobby, Sadio, and Mo pretty much played all the games, if I'm right, and sometimes they came from the bench, but all the other games, the next game they started again. But in a week, especially like this, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, we play again against Inter, there's no chance that you try to get through with the same lineup. Same situation in midfield. Last line, even there, that we have now Costas, who obviously, when he plays, shows that he's an incredible player. Millie can play it right back, and is doing that from time to time, or Joe plays there. So that's all really important, and the halves we can change. So that's all important, and the only chance we had to try to be successful in the long term, because so far, yes, we won one competition with this squad now, but nothing else, and we just need energy in these different games like we needed it tonight. You can imagine we would have played this game after making no changes on Wednesday. There's no chance, and that's why it's exactly what we had to do.
Jürgen, West Ham seem to get during the counter attack quite a lot. Is that just something you have to accept? It's a strength of theirs, and you were playing with a bit of risk, or
no?
Something you should have done?
No, we should have done differently. But there were different counterattacks. Obviously, the first goal they nearly scored when Trent cleared the situation with a long leg. That was really bad defending. We have to admit that. No pressure on the ball in midfield. No close last line in the line, and too high. So both centre halves were surprised by Formal's run, and Trent was just not close enough. That we could start it in the end. Different reasons. First, I would say Ali really calm, made it not easy for him, and Trent is then at least close enough to clear the situation. Second half, there were different moments. There were different moments when and that's a problem of the first half, because first half we defended Antonio extremely well with his high balls, with long balls. We took some risk in the last line for their build-up. We played with 3 against 5. And that we should have enough time to get in the right position to clear the situation or to win the challenge. Second half, then it was slightly different. I think it started directly with the ball where Antonio, little push for Verge was enough that Verge deflects the ball, and then Bowen is through. It was like a sign for them, let's do that. And we never found back to the 100% again. Means we were now always a little bit late. Even with Antunes didn't win the ball, at least he made sure that we cannot win it as well. And then there were much better positions for the second balls. So that's obviously two different problems. And we could have done both. We have to do the first better. That's sort of a mistake we should not make. And the rest is as well a little bit because the quality of Antonio is just doing that extremely well. I couldn't see one foul of him or whatever. He didn't need that. He just used his body. And so that was pretty impressive. And how it is when you're not perfectly organized or you don't win the decisive challenges in the first place, then you have to need to use your legs and you need passion, big heart to defend it. And anyway, and that's what we did in person of Robert and Nabi and all these kind of things and Ali. So we know that we needed some luck in these moments and proper defending just in a different way. But I think it's difficult to deny them over 95 minutes. So that these things can always happen. But first half, that didn't happen. Second half, much too often.
Dominic?
Yeah. For all the good football that the team plays, there was Robert was tackle on Power just in the second half, chance cleared us on the line. There was a header from Canate right at the end when they were throwing it in. They're the things that really matter in today. They're the things that the coaches must touch them.
Definitely. All these situations were for me like scoring a goal, to be honest. If it would not be that hectic after a goal, the game is interrupted. That's why you can celebrate it. So the game was obviously not interrupted after we clear these things because the ball was still in play, so you don't celebrate it. But inside, it's exactly the same importance for me. If we do an analyze, we don't have really time to do it. But if we speak about the game again, then I will consider that exactly like that, like we scored a goal. And that's how I said, if the organization is wrong for a moment, it doesn't mean you cannot defend the situation. You just have to do it in a different way. And we did that here quite well. West Ham defended us a lot of times with blocks. So we came in very good positions to finish the situation off, but in the end, we always hit a West Ham player. The box was quite full, but that's passionate defending as well. I would have loved us to be in these moments more patient. So if they do this, we took too often the first opportunity to shoot. If they do this, but it was too easy to defend and to block the ball. It's easy, but too easy a little bit. And if we wait there, if we are calmer in these situations, then we wait a second longer, and then the opponent slides through the picture, and then you have clear sight again and can finish the situation better off. So, but because of the situation West Ham had, we felt a little bit in a rush that we have to finish the game. We have to finish the game now off instead of just being calm in these moments and really do the right things in the right moment. That was the story of the game. We couldn't finish it off, and so the door stayed open, and they went nearly through.
The final ones, guys. Was everyone happy? Paul? And then.
How do you know where you still talk about Trent's defending
Yeah.
the weakness?
Yeah.
It's similar to what Dominic David Burnley as well, who's the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand that. That's true. But I don't think I will change that with whatever I say tonight. But if he couldn't defend, he wouldn't play here, as at least not on that position. So there's
Something seen improve.
he improved in all departments, and defending, of course, as well. But he's that young that he still can improve and has to improve. But yes, his defending is not a problem we have.
Finish, Cal. Just that last one.
Sorry, Consistency's best return, in terms of assists. He's providing that importance for you, the final third as well, Trent.
Yeah. So when you see him playing, I think we help him a little bit with positioning and stuff like this. So we try to bring him in positions formation-wise, where he can be that influential. But of course, it's all about him and his skill set and his quality and his right foot and his overview. That's it. That he's really in the situation and focused to set up goals in these moments. That he knows where are the dangerous situations, the positions in the opposition box or around that. He really tries to bring the ball there. It's very helpful if you work together for a longer time, because the strikers obviously expect that as well. So it was a brilliant run from Sadio for the goal. And if he wouldn't not expect, I don't think it was a shot, by the way. I heard that people were discussing. I really think he wanted to, maybe not, didn't hit the ball properly, but he wanted to bring the ball in the box. And then you need somebody who picks it up, and it was Sad in this moment. So really good goal.